I am triggered 9 times out of 10. I'm just a hot mess. Hey guys, so today I wanted to come on camera and film this video for you guys and just kind of move aside the beauty and the makeup tutorials that I like to post and come on here and talk about some real ass shit. What I'm referring to is anxiety and depression. I've been dealing with anxiety for, I want to say like 5 or 6 years now. Maybe even longer, maybe even closer to 7 years. I've been dealing with really bad anxiety, and it kind of has taken a toll on my life. It's taken a toll on things that I used to enjoy and things that I found thrill out of. Now I no longer want to partake in those kinds of things because my anxiety just gets triggered so bad. Sometimes it's just my mind running on thoughts, really. I'm more so triggered about overthinking than anything else. Sometimes other things trigger me. I'm not gonna go too in depth about what triggers me because what causes your anxiety may be different than what causes me anxiety. Today I want to share some tips and some tricks with you guys to help you combat your anxiety and your depression, and hopefully my tips and tricks will help you. I made a whole list to share with you guys, and I wrote everything down in my notebook because I really want to go in depth with these kinds of things. I didn't want to kind of half-ass this video or pull it out of my ass. I really wanted to touch base on a lot of the things that help me so I can help you. The first thing that I want to talk about is deep breathing. Now, this may sound kind of silly, but I find that when I'm anxious, when I start to get really bad chest pains and palpitations from when I'm anxious, I feel like developing a really good breathing technique helps me with that. I like to inhale and exhale, and how I do that is I inhale through my nose. I always make sure that when I'm exhaling with what you call pursed lips. Your lips want to look like this. I don't know why, but when you do that with your lips, it really helps get the breath out, and I feel like it's more effective in helping you breathe. So again, I just inhale. And exhale. And I always make sure that when I inhale, I make sure that I can feel that I can't inhale anymore. So like fill your lungs up with air and exhale until you can't exhale anymore. Another trick that really helps, I feel it's so silly even breathing on camera and talking about this like that. Hopefully you don't hear my squeaky ass chair. But another thing that I find that helps when breathing that way is I kind of take my hands and I how to explain it? I don't know, something about doing this, and just when I exhale I bring my hands down. I feel like it grounds me, it centers me, and it makes me feel like that breath was a really good breath. Another thing that I like to do is sometimes if that's not helping, I put my hands up on my head like this. By doing this, I don't know if you've ever choked before and they tell you hands up, hands up. So when you're putting your hands up and breathing like this, your lung capacity has opened up. So it allows for you to take in a deeper breath. If breathing just with relaxed arms doesn't really feel effective, try to put your hands up on top of your head, and that, like I said, it opens up your lung capacity for you to take a deeper breath, and I just feel like it feels really, really refreshing. Another thing that I find is effective is sometimes like when you're in 4 closed walls in a room, you sometimes feel like claustrophobic, and that can trigger anxiety as well. Go outside, you know, to your front steps, go outside to the porch, whatever it may be, and breathe in just crisp air. My favorite thing to do when I have I get seasonal depression and anxiety, and I'm really oftentimes triggered in the winter, I like to go out to my porch because the air is really cold and really crisp, and I'll be out there for maybe like 2 to 5 minutes, and I just do my breathing techniques that way. And I swear that the cold air just feels so good in my lungs, and I'll come back in, and sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't. But along with the other tips that I'm about to share with you guys, I feel like breathing is just learning a good breathing technique is just major key. Another thing that I like to focus on when I feel anxious, when I'm depressed, when I'm stressed, when I'm just going through it, is words of affirmation and words of positivity. I feel like you yourself are your worst critic. So oftentimes we're putting negative thoughts into our head just by comparing ourselves to, girls on Instagram, or putting ourselves up to standards that we may never be able to reach because realistically they're unachievable for you. Not saying that, you can't achieve anything you put your mind to it, but don't knock yourself down because you can't be like one person. Don't look at someone else's success and compare your success to that person. I feel like that oftentimes triggers stress and triggers anxiety and sometimes even depression in others. And don't compare life to someone else, because your life is your life and you're gonna live your life the way that it is intended and it is written for you to be lived. So what I like to do is I tell myself these 3 things. You are healthy, you are safe, and you are present. You are here right now, and you have a purpose to be here right now. You have to talk to yourself, and you have to convince yourself that the negative things that you're thinking in your mind are not true. Talking to yourself with words of affirmation and words of positivity are things that will help you get out of the funk. I want you guys to remember that you are loved, you are important, and you matter. Anxiety and depression and stress, it's linked to suicide. And I don't want to talk too much on suicide because that's not what this video is about, and I feel like that's a really touchy subject. But I want you to remember that don't allow your negative thoughts to take over you. Do not let your negative thoughts convince you that taking your own life is the easy way out, because realistically, it's not. Suicide really hits home for me. It hits home for people that are in my family, and I'm sure that it hits home for many of you watching this video. I'm sure that we've all lost someone or almost lost someone due to suicide, and I just want to tell you that that's never the answer. Just because you're no longer here with us doesn't mean that that pain and that suffering will not carry on to your family and your friends. So again, suicide is not the answer. If you ever feel like your anxiety, depression, or your stress is leading up to you feeling like you want to take your own life, reach out to me, reach out to someone, reach out to anyone. I'm sure that any stranger would be willing to sit there and talk to you and convince you otherwise as to why you matter, you are important, and you belong here with us. Do not let your negative thoughts take over your life. So another thing that I want to show you guys is my essential oils. So I have just started using essential oils to help with my anxiety and to help with me sleeping at night. So I have recently bought a oil diffuser, which looks like this, and it has settings on it. And first of all, I don't have the plug's in my bedroom because I didn't feel like doing all that extra stuff, but this actually turns different colors. I will insert a video over here so that you can see what it looks like. I did post it on my Instagram. Some of you are familiar with it because you guys have asked me for the link, or I've shared the link with you for you to purchase. But this turns different colors. There's a couple settings where you can turn it any color that you want pretty much, or there's a setting for you to let it change on its own, so it'll go from like red to purple to blue to green to white and such on. And then there also is a timer on it where you can put it to turn on for 60 minutes, 120 minutes, 180 minutes, or for it to be continuous and just not shut off at all. There's also a setting for it to give out a strong mist or a really soft mist, And there's also a setting for it to, what is it called? The remote says like continuous or intermittent or something like that, where it'll turn on and it'll throw out some mist for a couple seconds or a couple minutes, and then it'll shut off. I bought this off Amazon. I will leave a link down below where you can purchase it, because this has honestly been a lifesaver for me when it comes to my nighttime or bedtime routine. I'm convinced this is helping me sleep better. I'm someone that my anxiety would get so bad I wouldn't be able to sleep, and you know, I still work a full-time job even throughout the pandemic that's going on, so sleep is obviously important when I'm still having to work. So this has definitely helped me, along with the essential oils that I'm about to show you. For essential oils, I also got this whole kit off Amazon. Again, I'll leave a link down below. And it comes with 10 essential oils. It comes with chamomile, lavender, lemongrass, eucalyptus, jasmine, peppermint, what is this called? Vetiver, I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Orange, tea tree, and sandalwood. So this is what it looks like inside. It comes in a really cute traveling case, and it comes with all of the essential oils tucked away. See? I think this traveling case is actually really cute and a really nice way to store this. So I just keep this in my nightstand. I also keep my diffuser on my nightstand where I can take this. This is where the mist comes out of, and I make sure that that's facing me towards where I lay my head on my pillow, so that as I'm going to sleep, I'm kind of breathing in that mist and the essential oil, so it helps me fall asleep. But one thing that I'm super happy about when it comes to these essential oils that I got, it came with this chart, and it comes in a bunch of different languages. So it came with this chart, and this chart has like almost every single essential oil that you could think of, and what it helps promote and what it helps relieve. So two of my favorite essential oils that I like to use are eucalyptus and lavender. So eucalyptus helps promote optimism, concentration, and memory, and also helps relieve stress and sadness. And then lavender helps promote cognitive function, tranquility, peace and calmness, and alertness. And it also helps relieve anxiety, depression, irritability, panic attacks, and stress. I'm going to leave a picture of this on my Instagram story so that if you want a screenshot and read it yourself, it will be there. Lately, I've been really enjoying taking baths using my Dr. Teal's foaming bath soap. This is soap. So I have 2 bottles here. This one my fiance bought for me because he started to realize that I was really anxious, and he just thought that lavender would help, and it did. So thanks, babe. I appreciate that. So this one is Soothe and Sleep with Lavender. It soothes your body, promoting a better night's sleep, nourishes your skin, and long-lasting bubbles gently cleanse. And it says, Dr. Teal's foaming bath transforms your bath into a relaxing spa with essential oils to soothe the senses, revitalize tired, achy muscles, and help provide relief from stress. Lavender essence has soothing properties that are known to promote a better night's sleep. So you just add this into your bath water. As you can see, this is how much I've used. You don't really need a lot. That's the crazy thing. Like, I feel like when I am pouring this under the water, I'm just pouring it forever, or I'm like pouring a lot and a bunch of bubbles come about or whatever are made by using this. But as you can see, like, I've had this for a while, and I say like a couple months, 2 to 3 months, and I don't know, I just feel like you don't really need a lot. Because I really liked the lavender one, I went out and bought the coconut oil one, which I really like to mix this with something else that I'm about to show you. So this one is just coconut oil to nourish and protect skin, moisturizes and softens, nourishes your skin. Coconut oil has been long known to moisturize skin and help soothe irritation. The smell, chef's kiss. So I am someone that I'm not really big on the smell of coconut. I don't know why. I don't like cocoa butter. I'm really picky with coconut scents. Some of them smell a little artificial to me, but this one, baby girl, it's perfect. Like, it's not too strong, and it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't smell weird to me. Sometimes the coconut smell scented, whatever. Sometimes coconut scented things smell really weird to me. So these are two of my favorite foaming bath, bubble bath things. I love this brand. This brand is awesome, seriously. And I think it's about $5 to $10 for this bottle. And this is a really big bottle. This is 34 fluid ounces. Another thing that I really like about the Dr. Teal's brand is their Epsom Salt. So this one is made to ease aches and pains, soothe sore muscles and tired feet, fast dissolving ultrafine crystal. It's made of, what does it say? Made of natural pharmacy grade magnesium sulfate USP for whole body relief and wellness. It's used to revitalize tired aching muscles, reduce stress, minimize swelling, and refresh the skin's appearance. So this is a pretty hefty bag. I also really like that the opening of it is Velcro. Like, give me the little things, honestly. I really like this one. But recently, since I've been really into these baths things, especially this brand, the Dr. Teal's brand, I have this one. I have the Relax and Relief with Eucalyptus and Spearmint, eases aches and soreness from muscle pains, and relaxes the body and relieves your mind. So what I'll do is I'll let my bath fill up. I'll add a couple cups of this. It says to add 2 cups. Sometimes I add a little more, sometimes I don't add as much, just depends. So I'll add some of this, and then I'll go in and I'll add either the coconut oil one or the lavender one, and it'll create the bubble bath for me. And then also what I do is I'll add a couple drops of essential oil into my bath as well. So I feel like by the time I get out of my bath, between the Epsom salt, the foaming bath stuff, this, and my essential oil, girl, your skin will be so smooth when you're done with your bath. Like, it's crazy. Like, I come out and I'm like, damn, like seriously, your body is just so soft. And I feel like it helps get rid of dead skin. Again, it definitely helps just relax you, and it feels so good. Sometimes I'll sit in my bathtub for like an hour and a half, sometimes even 2 hours, just soaking in that. Obviously, sometimes I have to drain the water and fill it back up to make sure that the water stays warm. I'll sometimes add a little bit more of my foaming bath stuff. But honestly, these baths are so relaxing. Like, sometimes when I come home from a really stressful day of work, I just know I'm gonna take a shower, then I'm gonna just sit in my bath and just soak in the smell of this, the warm water, and just the feeling of just being relaxed. It honestly helps just release stress, release my anxiety. Sometimes even when I can't sleep at night, I'll go take a bath, and by the time I get out the bath, I just feel a lot better. I feel more relieved, I feel relaxed. The last product that I want to talk about is actually something that was gifted to me by one of my friends. So shout out to Winnie for this lotion. She gave me the aromatherapy. This is from Bath & Body Works. It's their aromatherapy stress relief, and it has eucalyptus and spearmint. And then it says in the back, eucalyptus oil is meant to clear the mind, and spearmint oil soothes and uplifts. It says massage into skin, especially dry spots, whenever needed to relax and unwind. Breathe deeply for best results. So this, I used to have a pillow spray like a long time ago, and I never, like, I would use it every now and then, and you know, it was cool, whatever, but I didn't really have anxiety back then, so I feel like I didn't really see the benefits of it. One of my old co-workers, she swears by this. She says that she puts this on her son at night when he's kind of like really, like he just can't sleep. She swears by this and says like her son falls asleep really fast after putting this on him. She'll rub it on his neck. So that's what I do. After I get out the shower and I'm ready to go to bed, I turn my diffuser on, and then I'll take this lotion and I'll focus it on my arms, my chest area, also my hands, and then I'll, you know, make sure to rub it in. And I start to smell my hands, and I'll just take deep breaths. Again, practice your breathing techniques. So I'll, you know, just use my breathing techniques right before bed. And I don't know, like, I really do feel, even though I just started using it, I honestly feel like it helps. Maybe it's a combination of all the things that I've been doing, but it definitely has helped me relieve stress and relieve worry and anxiety. So yeah, if you haven't tried this lotion, give it a try. Even if you just buy the little one, or even just try eucalyptus and or spearmint essential oils. Maybe just putting some, you know, on your neck right here, on your this part of your body. Put it there and rub some on like this, rub some behind your ear, rub some on your chest, or again, even just put it on your arms. And by you smelling that, it honestly helps really relax you. So aside from all of the products that I showed you guys today, I also would just want to let you know that it's okay to not feel okay. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to be stressed. It's okay to feel anxious. That's just natural. It's normal. We're human. We are meant to feel. We all bleed. We all have feelings. So if none of these things help you, or, you know, they don't help you enough, and you one day you just wake up and you just feel like crap and you are just stressed, you don't want to do anything, that's okay. Take time for yourself. Make sure that you are there for yourself. So if that means, like me, sometimes I get up and I'm just like, I'm going through it. I'm in my feelings, and I just want to lay in bed all day, eat snacks, and watch Netflix. It's okay, sis. Do what you gotta do. If that's what helps you, do it. If taking a break from social media is something that you need to do, also consider that. Again, social media, people get crazy on there sometimes. People share the weirdest things. Again, sometimes you compare your life to others. That's just natural. That's just things that we do. We look at other people and we're like, well, damn, why don't I have that? Why don't I look like that? Why am I not living like that? If you need to take a break from social media to cleanse your thoughts, to cleanse your mind and ground yourself, do so. I just want you to remember that you're important, you are loved by many, you matter to most, and you will be okay. One last thing that I want to show you guys is my dog Simon. This is my baby. This is Simon. He is my Yorkie. He's about 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old. I adopted him. Look at him. He just wants to cuddle. His whiskers are all... I woke him up from a nap just so that I could put him in this video. Hi, puppy. Hi, puppy. So I adopted Simon. It's going on 2 years, or it's been about 2 years. I adopted him from TJ O'Connor Animal Shelter. And honestly, adopting him was probably one of the best decisions that I've ever made. I didn't adopt him because I needed a companion. I adopted him because I honestly wanted a Yorkie. I didn't realize how much he would matter to me, truthfully. Like, I feel like I'm gonna get emotional talking about him, but he has honestly helped me so much. Some of you may know that my fiance is a police officer and he works overnights. So oftentimes I'm home alone and I sleep alone, and it sucks sometimes, but it is what it is. That's the career path that he chose. So who am I to change his mind? So Simon sleeps with me at night. And whenever I feel alone, I just grab him and I honestly just cuddle him. He's so lovable. He likes to hug and kiss, and just be all over me, and I just soak in all the love because I truly, truly could use it sometimes. Whenever, what happened? Whenever I feel stressed out or anxious and whatnot, just having him next to me is just, see, look at him. What's your matter, baby? Just having him next to me relaxes me. It really does. And I never thought that a dog could do that for me. But truthfully, I think I'm considering, what? I'm considering registering him as an emotional support dog, because that's exactly what he is for me. He supports me emotionally. He helps me when I feel alone. And I'm just thankful for him. Like, look at this cute face. Look at that. Look at this boy. Say. Look at that boy. Oh, hi, puppy. So this completes today's video. I really hope that the products and the tips that I shared with you guys really help relieve some stress and anxiety on your end. I will be sharing these kinds of things more so on my Instagram. So if you don't follow my Instagram, I will leave a link down below so that you can follow me. And yeah, I just want to thank you guys for supporting me. I did a poll on Instagram and asked if you guys wanted me to share these tips, and a lot of you said yes, so that's why I filmed this video. Maybe this will be something new. Maybe this will be something that I can incorporate into my channel and help you guys. That's what I'm here for. That's what I like to do, what I want to do. So yeah, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.